Good morning. It is May 13th? Yes. Yesterday was May 12th. It is May 13th. It's about 6:15 in the morning, and I've just gotten up. Gonna go do some fasted cardio. I'm gonna try to do at least 30 minutes. I'm supposed to do up to an hour. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. I went to bed pretty late last night, so I do have a little something extra on my stomach from last night, but it's still really fasted, for me at least. And I took a thermogenic like I'm supposed to, like my coach tells me also, so not only is it fasted cardio, but it's fasted cardio with a thermogenic on your stomach, so I get extra kind of weak and dizzy afterwards. So as soon as Slater is done using the restroom. Good boy. You marked that pine straw. That's your pine straw, isn't it? Is that your pine straw? So as soon as this little prince is done going to the bathroom, we're going to head on over to the clubhouse. Oof, look at that sexy truck. Say hello to my baby. My baby right there. As soon as Slater is done going to the restroom, we're going to go hit out some fasted cardio, and then throughout the day I'm just going to kind of show you what my day looks like. The day of a first time bikini competitor. So after my fasted hour cardio, we're going to go in there and cook some breakfast and get our day started. So just got done with fasted cardio. I only did 45 minutes today instead of an hour because my lovely boyfriend forgot his wallet at the house. So now I'm having to take that to him at the fire station. Haven't eaten breakfast yet, so feeling pretty weak and pretty hungry. But I got my co-pilot with me, Slater. Slater, you ready to go see Daddy? So yeah. We're about to go take his wallet to him right now, and then we're going to come back and make some breakfast. Hopefully also find me some coffee. Auburn doesn't have any standalone Starbucks around here, and it's really frustrating. And I don't have a Keurig anymore because my roommate moved all her stuff out, and like 90% of the kitchen was hers. So I don't have a coffee maker right now, so I might hunt me down some coffee before I come back and make some breakfast. But see you in a bit. Okay, so for breakfast today, we are going to be making some egg whites and some quick oats. So over here in this pan, I've got the water boiling for 1/3 of a cup of quick oats that I'm going to make with some oatmeal. And in the oatmeal, I'm going to add about 8 to 10 blueberries. And then I'm going to chop up some of these walnuts that I have, about a tablespoon of chopped up walnuts to go inside the oatmeal. For egg whites, I'm supposed to do 4 at least 4 egg whites. I have these Weight Watchers all egg whites, 100% all egg whites that I'm going to use. And right here, if you read, it's got 3/4 cup is equivalent to 4 large eggs. So that's what I need. So I'm just going to take this and measure out 3. So I got my 3/4 cup equivalent to 4 egg whites. Just going to fry it up here in the pan. Oh, and I put some pure olive oil as my cooking oil. That's what I like to use. It's a really great healthy fat, and it kind of actually acts as an added like fat burner, and it just doesn't, if y'all never cooked with coconut oil before, it doesn't taste like coconut at all. It really has no flavor, but it is one of the healthiest fats, so that's what I'm going to use to cook my eggs in. So for today's lunch, we have a 4-ounce piece of steak and about 8 to 10 spears of asparagus. I went ahead and cut those in half just because it's easier to eat with a fork. And I measured this all on this scale that I got from, I think, Walmart for like, no more than like $10. I don't know. It's pretty good. I just go ahead and put the plate on there and then zero it out with the plate on top. And then I cut my piece of meat and I cut it till it says 4 ounces here on the screen, and then I just do 8 to 10 pieces of asparagus. But I've already cooked the steak. I cooked this the other day, seared it on the top of the stove and cooked it in the oven. It's basically got just a whole bunch of pepper on top because I really like pepper a lot. So to finish off my asparagus, because I'm going to pop this in the microwave and cook it, I just take some of this olive oil spray, cooking spray, and I just do a few little spurts just to moisten up the asparagus. Then I take lemon and garlic flavoring seasoning. This is by Flavor God. If y'all haven't tried Flavor God seasonings or haven't looked them up on the internet or Instagram or YouTube, you should really check them out. They're all preservative free. Everything's made fresh from their ingredients, no salt added or preservatives or anything, and I just really like these. I got a couple different flavors in Flavor God. So, taking the lemon garlic powder flavor, just sprinkling a little bit on there from my asparagus. Then a little bit of seasoned salt, or sea salt. Sprinkle on just a little bit just to add some salt flavor to it. And my go-to seasoning for everything, coarse ground black pepper. I put pepper on everything. I love lots of pepper. So I'm just going to sprinkle on that. And then we're going to pop this in the microwave, and that's going to be lunch for today. Okay, so I just got dressed. I'm about to go head to the gym. It is almost 1:30. It's a little bit later than I'd like to usually go work out. I like to work out in the morning around lunchtime, or like before 1 o'clock, or really late at night with Cody. But Cody's working in the fire department today, so I'm working out by myself. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the gym now so I can come back and do some work for school. I made my pre-workout shake. Got it right here. And I'm just going to show you what supplements I use as my pre-workout stack. So I use Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition. It's basically a bunch of amino acids, and it has a lot of caffeine in there. And I take usually like 2 scoops. I've been starting to take 3 scoops now because I think I've gotten kind of immune to caffeine. And then I add 1 scoop of this arginine HCl. It's really like a teaspoon, which is considered like 1 scoop. I think it's like 10 grams, or 5. It's 5 grams for 1 teaspoon of this. This is just like another type of amino acid. It's like a precursor to nitric oxide, so it increases vasodilation, so it kind of gives you that extra pump in the gym. And then I usually take 2 tablespoons of this cream of rice. I usually kind of cook up about a cup of it at a time, and I usually take about 2 scoops of that with a little bit of cinnamon. before my pre-workout, but I don't have any of that made, so this is my substitute right now. I'm just eating one low sodium rice cake. This is just Kroger brand, but it's got a few. It's a pretty fast acting carb as well. It's got like 8 grams of carb per one rice cake, so that's gonna be my substitute right now for my cream rice. And that's basically what I do for my pre-workout. And now we're gonna drive to the gym. Okay, so I just pulled up here at Max Fitness at the gym. I have, what do I have? Oh, I think I have shoulders and triceps. That's gonna be my split today. And then after I get done working out, I'm probably gonna do a sauna session, probably about 15 minutes worth. I didn't get to go last night just because we worked out so late, and I don't like to spend that much longer in the gym, because when we work out at night, usually we don't leave the gym till like 11 o'clock, or that's like when we're done with everything. So I'm gonna do gym session and then sauna session, probably stretch before I get in the sauna, because I've been really trying to focus on stretching a lot, because I don't ever stretch, and I really need to practice doing that. So I'm probably gonna do that, and yeah, I guess that's basically it. See you later. Okay, so I just got done at the gym. Really sweaty. I just got out of the sauna. I did 12 minutes in the sauna. So I did shoulders and triceps, and then I did 25 minutes of cardio on the cross trainer, and then I got in the sauna for 12 minutes. So I'm really sweaty. I was already breaking a good sweat after my workout. Sorry, my air conditioner's on full blast. You probably can't hear me as well. But I was already breaking a good sweat from my workout, and then the sauna just really got me all sweaty. I'm like out of breath because it's really hot outside, and I'm just really hot. So now I'm about to go back to the house, and I'm going to make a post-workout shake and eat half a sweet potato as my post-workout meal. And then I'm gonna, thought about laying out by the pool, but I got some schoolwork to do, so I'm gonna go home and do that. So I'll see you there. Okay, so here is my post-workout meal. I have about 4-ounce sweet potato, or about half the size of a medium sweet potato, and I sprinkle some cinnamon on it because cinnamon makes everything good. And then I have just a chocolate post-protein shake by Optimum Nutrition, their gold standard way, as my post-workout shake. This is my post-workout meal. Got some carbs in there to refuel my muscles. And there's Slatermater, just chilling by the door, soaking up the sun. And we got our 5th meal of the day. I have 1 to 2 cups of spinach. This is probably about actually 1.5 cups of raw baby spinach. A couple of halves of strawberries sliced up in there, and about a tablespoon of some almonds. You can see those right there. And just a drizzle of some balsamic vinegar, about maybe a tablespoon. It's probably not quite that much. I just do enough just to kind of drizzle on top and just to get a little balsamic flavor on there. And then I have cut up 4-ounce chicken breast. I baked this the other day. I made a sriracha honey glaze and baked it on top of this. Oh my gosh. If you like hot stuff and you like sweet stuff, this is so good. This is almost on the verge of being a little too hot, but it is so delicious. I just wanted to switch up how I was fixing my chicken. I was just getting a little bored with it. So yeah, a sriracha and honey glaze. It's pretty dang awesome. So this is our 5th meal. We got 1 more meal to meet of the day, and what time is it? It is 6:20. And Slater, you hanging out, buddy? Waiting for my scraps. Okay, so I'm about to make the last meal of the day. This is my number 6 meal. It is 8:30 at night, and so I'm going to show you what I'm doing for my last meal. So I have some ground turkey that I made yesterday, And I'm going to go ahead and put this on my scale. Gotta cut it on. Okay, gotta wait for it to come on. Okay, so I'm going to put my bowl on there. Then I'm going to zero it out so it doesn't include the bowl as I measure out how much turkey I'm going to get. So I just scoop it until I reach 4 ounces. It might be this whole container. Or not. So I just keep dumping until I get about 4 ounces worth. Let me try this. And since I only have like a little bit left, I'm actually just going to go ahead and eat the rest of it. So I'm actually going to be eating 5 ounces of that, which is okay. Almost lost some in there. Yep. Okay, and then I have an orange and yellow bell pepper, about a tablespoon each, and like a half a tablespoon of a sweet onion chopped up. And then I have 2/3 of cucumbers, 2/3 of a cup of chopped cucumbers that I'm going to make into a salad. So I'm just going to put those all in the bowl right here. Set this down really fast. Okay, so here we're just making a salad. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on there, and of course pepper. Gotta have pepper on everything. I like a lot of pepper, so I sprinkle it a good bit. And then I have some of this. Probably should open this, of course. I have this apple cider vinegar that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to drizzle about a tablespoon's worth. That's good. That's plenty for me on here. And the apple cider vinegar kind of sounds weird to put it in a salad like this, but this is kind of how you make pickles. Actually, is usually use like rice vinegar or white vinegar with cucumbers to make pickles. And I love pickles, and I love cucumbers, and I love vinegar. And the good thing about apple cider vinegar, it's really good for your digestive system, and it's also really good supposedly for stomach fat. So this is a good way to get that into your system, just to help digest all the fiber and protein that you eat throughout the day, and hopefully it'll cut some of that stomach fat, supposedly. I don't really know. But yes, so this is basically it. My last meal of the day. I'm going to heat my turkey up in the microwave. And depending on how late I go to bed, I might have like an extra protein bar or protein shake if I get hungry later on, because I usually just kind of listen to my body. I usually just eat when I'm hungry, but I try not to like overdo it, of course. So if I eat extra, it's going to be like extra protein. So that will conclude the meals for today. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours since I ate my dinner, but I've been up doing some work just for my pharmacy rotations that are coming up. So of course I stay hungry pretty much, but I got really hungry again. So I mentioned in my previous video, if I got hungry again, that I would probably make a snack. And so I did make a snack. This is what I made. I got some chocolate Arctic Zero ice cream. It's actually made with whey protein, and it has like really few calories and fat and carbs in it, but I just like that it's made with whey protein. Like, that's just freaking awesome that ice cream is made from protein. So it actually has a good bit of protein in it for an ice cream, what I would consider. And then I have chunks of Quest bar that I baked in the oven. It's a double chocolate chunk Quest bar, I think. I just cut it up and I baked it into some cookies, and then I made cookie crumbles, and then I put it with the Arctic ice cream. So this is kind of my shake substitute, because I wanted something a little bit more fun, kind of like a little snack, a little treat for myself, because usually I would drink like a protein shake or something, or make like a protein pudding. So I decided just to really kind of double up on the protein. So I got probably about, Quest bar is like 20 grams of protein, and this ice cream I think has like 5 grams per half a cup or something like that. So I have about 25 to 30 grams of protein in here, and it is a delicious treat. I'm just excited to chow down on it. So basically, that concludes my day, the day in the life of a first-time competitor, of all my eating and just kind of like what I've done throughout my day. So I guess that's it. My dog. The dog is being weird. Where are you going, Slater? You going to bed already? Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.